Well, good morning, everybody. Happy Saturday. Wow, it's so awesome being outside without a coat on. Just, wow, feels so good out here. Hope you're going to do something good today. Get out if you can. Continue, please, to do welfare checks for animals out there. Just because the weather's a little better doesn't mean that their conditions as far as being fed or have water, appropriate housing is, it's an ongoing epidemic and we all have to do our part. Again, you could call in anonymously, have a welfare check, whatever it takes, or even possibly try to work with folks if they'll let you work with them. If not, call them in if you see abuses. Anyway, also, if you can, please get on board with wherever you live. If they are offering a women's march today, we all need to speak up for women's rights and against injustices, against intolerance, and we all know what's going on in the Me Too movement right now. And you don't have to be a woman to be on board for helping women's rights and, the intolerance, indifference, and injustice. So I wish I could go today. Unfortunately, I've got to go get my brakes redone, and I didn't know it was this morning at 10 a.m. But there's a march here in Dallas. There's a march in Fort Worth. And it starts at 10 a.m. So get on board, go to your local news stations, find out about it if you can, and make a difference if that's something that speaks to your heart, or if you could just get on board and let your voice be heard. That's what it takes, is a village, and we've all got to speak out against these issues that affect all of us. So anyway, my thought today is on making a stand. And that's exactly what this is all about to me, is making a stand. If you don't make a stand, sometimes we get run over. Things happen that we can have maybe stopped or bring about change. And what we think about, we bring about. And so that also follows the law of attraction. So we've got to think different and act different in order to get different results. And that doesn't mean you have to, with or without anybody else on board with you or not. We can't let that be a stigma or an excuse for, nobody else wanted to join me, or this or that or whatever. No, we still have to make it. It takes each and every one of us to speak up, speak out, do so with the deliverance of the message and transparency, to bring about movement, to bring about change, to bring about justice. And so, be the change, and like I said, sometimes it takes a village. But we cannot ever stop pursuing our passions and pursuing what's right at all costs, regardless if anybody else is on board or not. Sometimes we may be the minority in standing up against things that aren't right, or that need to be addressed, or that there needs to be a culmination of change, whether through the legal system or otherwise. And so, it's not somebody else's job. It's all of our responsibility, all of our jobs, per se, to make the differences. And, every day, prime example, every day with us, with Dowdy Ferry Animal Commission, we are in opposition a lot of the times against getting the movement that we want. Now, granted, recently, you've probably watched, through our own cameras, and thank y'all for donating to our camera fund, but we were able to catch 2 more dumpers with our cameras and us monitoring that if we hadn't got those and then given that footage to the marshals, then these yahoos would be, would not be being held accountable for their crimes. So again, we have got to make a difference. We have got to stand up against the atrocities of whatever injustice or lame laws or no laws or whatever it might be, in the name of justice, in the name of change, you know. And again, if it means that other people are not on board with you, so be it. Don't let that deter you from standing up for what's right. Sometimes we're alone in standing up for what's right, and we just have to continue to ask for God's blessing and for His direction, and you know, also do these things lawfully, but with persistence, you know, and keep trying. Keep plugging along, and quit making excuses for other people's bad behavior or whatever to keep us from going forward and trying to make a change, make a difference. So anyway, that's my thought today. And again, if you can get out there today for the Women's March, the movement, please do so. They're all over the United States. Please. Talk to a friend today. They're going to go, you know, their daughter's going to be in the Denver one. Wow, what an awesome place to be to have one. You know, but all over. So please get on board, make a difference. And again, whatever it is, speak up, speak out, regardless if it's for women's issues, animal issues, children's issues, the elderly issues, whatever. Get passionate about something to make a change. And keep at it. Know it's not in vain, and know that it's because of each and every one of us, we can bring about hope through that, and consistency, the changes that we want to seek that will benefit all of us for what's right. So anyway, that's my thought. Live, love, be. Have a great day. Make it count. Be positive. Keep looking up. Know that your thoughts, your direction, your actions matter. And maybe, you know, a stopping point for whatever negativity or wrong action might be going about against whatever issue, animals, people, children, women, whatever, by keeping on board and keeping diligent. So thanks for your support. Keep looking up. Talk at you later.